Hey, I'm back with another journal. In this journal, I'll be discussing about props. So yeah, with props, for my movie, um, I was like I said in my other journal or other two journals, I just discussed. I mentioned a little bit about masks. Yeah, I was looking at masks. I wanted to try and find the right one which wouldn't cover my face, and one which wouldn't be too expensive as well. Um, but as you probably heard in the other journal, I didn't go with a mask in the end. I went with I got given some goggles, which I think worked equally effective and equally good. So I don't have any regrets with using that. Um, yeah, my teacher Carl, he brought in for a couple of things as well. There was a little puppets which I think could have worked really good in it, but for some reason I can't remember. But it wasn't in a movie at all. It was a bit of a shame because I liked the look of it and I thought it could have worked well, um, but yeah, and there was a Ouija board as well. I've seen and heard them a lot. As you know, as I said, I'm interested in anything horror, paranormal and ghosts and stuff. So, I've heard of Ouija boards. I've never seen one in real life before. I think the one that I saw that I got given was yeah, it was a prop one. Um, but still, um, I think that could have worked really well in the movie. But again, for some reason, it was incorporated. It wasn't actually used in the movie at all, which was a shame. I think that's one thing I would have um, used in a movie if I had to do it again. If I could do it again, I'd actually incorporate that. I'd use that Ouija board because I think it would have been effective, along with the puppets as well. Um, so yeah, those props were great, although I didn't get to use them. Um, but yeah, okay, what else? The mannequins as well. Mannequins. They weren't um, a first choice. They wasn't like the original choice, but I think when we was setting up, we just saw um, a whole two bags full of them, I think, and we thought, oh, they look creepy enough. I could use them in the background, and I wanted something which would um, catch your eye, which would be which would give off that creepy kind of feel to it. And so I thought, what, why not? I'm just gonna throw them in there. So I had like a dozen mannequin heads behind me. Um, and like I said about the Bray Wyatt promos as well, they had um, sort of weird, like outlandish things in it, like the dead deer on the floor in it, um, and like sort of creepy looking sheep masks. So yeah, since I want to make my movie creepy, I want some creepy objects into it. In this case, mannequin heads. That's what I used. A dozen of them. But but yeah, at least I'm glad when it came to props as well. I was a little bit worried, but I'm sure props wouldn't be mega expensive, but I was thinking how much I'd spend on it. But fortunately, I didn't have to spend a penny, which was another good thing. Not stingy by the way, but you know. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I'm really happy with like what props were featured in the movie. I'm glad with the stuff that I managed to use in there. Although I didn't get to manage, as I said. Um, I mean to use the puppets and the Ouija board, which would have been really good. But obviously it's done now, so there's no going back. But I don't know. If I do another project like that again, then maybe I don't know. Can use something like that again. But yeah, props. Um, yeah, props weren't really a problem. With well, with what type of props I wanted to use anyway. Um, but yeah, overall, I'm satisfied and I'm happy with um what was used and the results of what I used as well. I'm very happy with. But don't have any regrets in using any of it. I think the only little regret is that I just didn't get to use the Ouija board and the puppet. But as I said 1,000 times before now, anyway. But yeah, that concludes uh the props subject in this journal. Thanks for listening.